My mom transformed me into a girl. My name is Jamie, and I'm 13 years old. I live with my mom and my older sister, Katie. Ever since Dad left when I was little, it's just been the three of us, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Mom works hard to take care of us, and Katie's always off with her friends now that she's into shopping, boys, and sleepovers. Me? I've always been a little different. I don't like football or rough games like the other boys at school. Instead, I'm happiest helping Mom around the house or playing with Katie's old toys. She doesn't mind, now that she's outgrown them. I love dressing up the dolls, tidying their little dollhouse, and imagining how wonderful it would be to wear the same beautiful clothes they do. Mom always calls me her little princess, which makes me giggle. I know I'm a boy, so it's a silly thing to say. Still, every time she says it, I feel warm inside, like I'm special to her in a way I can't quite explain. One afternoon, Mom came home from work looking tired, but as always, she greeted me with a warm hug and a kiss. She got changed into a lovely flowery dress, and I couldn't help but blurt out, "You look so pretty, Mom." "Thank you, sweetheart," she said with a smile. "Would you like to help me with the washing today?" "Sure, Mom." I love helping her. It makes me feel grown up and useful. When we were sorting the laundry, I noticed most of it belonged to Mom and Katie, their pretty dresses, blouses, and soft underwear. Compared to their clothes, my boy stuff felt dull and boring. Without really thinking, I sighed and said, "It's not fair, Mom." She paused, folding one of Katie's skirts. "What's not fair, loves? That girls get to wear such lovely clothes. Boys have to wear boring stuff." Mom looked at me thoughtfully. "Well, who says boys can't wear nice things too?" I turned bright red. "But I'm a boy, Mom. That'd be silly." "Would it?" she said gently. "If it'd make you happy, there's nothing wrong with trying something new. I've got a box of Katie's old clothes under the stairs." I froze. My heart was pounding. Did she really mean it? Could I actually try on something pretty? "Nobody would see but me," Mom continued softly. "You've always been my little princess, Jamie. Maybe it's time you see what it feels like." I hesitated, but I couldn't deny how much I wanted to say yes. Finally, I whispered, I think I'd like that." Mom smiled warmly. "I thought you might." The box was bigger than I expected, and when Mom opened it, my eyes widened. Inside were dresses, skirts, frilly tops, and soft underwear. My hands trembled with excitement as Mom held up a beautiful pink dress with a flowery skirt. "This would look lovely on you," she said. But first, she rummaged around and pulled out a pair of soft, frilly pink panties and a matching training bra. "Let's start with these." I blushed furiously, but I couldn't hide my smile. My boy clothes were off in a flash, and as I pulled on the silky panties, I gasped. They felt so soft against my skin, unlike anything I'd ever worn. Mom helped me with the training bra. It felt strange at first, snug around my chest, but it made me feel pretty. Really pretty. "Ready for the dress, sweetheart?" I nodded, unable to speak. She slipped the dress over my head and adjusted it on my shoulders. When I looked down at myself, at the soft fabric, the flowy skirt brushing against my knees, I couldn't stop smiling. I twirled on the spot, giggling as the skirt flared around me. "Do I look pretty, Mom?" I asked breathlessly. "You look like a beautiful princess," she said, tears glistening in her eyes. At that moment, I felt something click inside me. I wasn't just playing dress up. I was finally seeing myself the way I'd always dreamed of. Katie came home just then and caught me in the hall. I froze, mortified, but she only grinned. "Well, look at you. You're almost a princess, Jamie. Come with me. I'll make you perfect." She led me to her room, sat me in front of the mirror, and got to work. She added a little makeup, just some foundation, blush, and soft pink lipstick. Then she placed a wig of long, flowing black hair on my head and brushed it until it shone. When she was done, I stared at the girl in the mirror. She was pretty, really pretty. For the first time, I saw myself the way I'd always felt inside. "You're beautiful, Jamie," Katie said softly. I felt tears prick my eyes. "Call me Lily," I whispered. From that day on, Mom and Katie supported me as I learned to live as Lily. They taught me how to walk, talk, and act like a girl. I grew my hair out, learned to do my own makeup, and started wearing dresses every day. School was hard. Some of the boys teased me, but the girls were wonderful. They stood up for me, included me in their games, and welcomed me onto the netball team. For the first time in my life, I felt like I belonged. When I turned 15, Mom took me to the doctor, and I began hormone therapy. Over the years, my body changed to match who I was inside. By the time I was 20, I'd fully transitioned into the woman I always knew I was meant to be. Now I'm happy. I'm Lily, a daughter, a sister, and, most importantly, myself. Mom always says she knew from the beginning that I was her little princess. Thanks to her love and support, I've grown into a beautiful woman. And maybe one day, my prince will come, just like I always dreamed. Until then, I'm proud of the journey I've taken to be who I really am.